Did you know that 46 million people in the United States live in poverty? But that's not all. 1 in 5 children live in poverty, and 1 in 6 households experience something called food insecurity every single month. But it doesn't have to be that way. World Vision is working hard to fight hunger here in the U.S. Here to tell us more are Romanita Hairston, Vice President of U.S. Programs, and she's joined by Joanna Leonito. Welcome to the both of you.
Thank you.
Romanita, I want to start with you. Tell us a little more about World Vision.
World Vision is a child-focused Christian humanitarian organization. We work to build a better world for children here and around the world. We work in over 100 countries, delivering life-saving and life-changing interventions to solve the challenges that communities face. And we work with about 2,300 partners here in the U.S. to create environments where kids can be healthy, thriving, safe, and have their needs met.
So important, but you talked about those challenges, and I want to touch on that a bit because we opened the segment with a few troubling statistics about the numbers of U.S. families who are living in poverty and their children. What toll does this take on them?
The impact of poverty on children is profound. Children can underperform in school as well as have health and behavioral issues. Additionally, poverty can be very isolating, and being isolated can lead to a sense of hopelessness that can create other social and emotional issues. And the worst part is it really does set the stage for long-term poverty and a replication of that cycle to leading to generational poverty.
We look at those statistics, it's really hard to believe, and I'm sure we know someone, or our kids may be sitting right next to somebody in the cafeteria that they don't even know has gone to school hungry that morning. And I know, Joanna, as a young person, I'm always fascinated to know how young people get involved in these kinds of organizations. How did you get involved with World Vision?
So I got involved with World Vision in 2009. I was part of their youth empowerment project where they taught us how to be better leaders in the community. And I got involved because I really wanted to learn how to give back in my community in the Westlake MacArthur Park area. Growing up in poverty, I've learned how it is to struggle, to worry about where money and food is going to come from. And, I really want to learn how do I, serve other kids who go through the same experiences I have. So.
Wow, I think that's fascinating that at your age that you wanted to take on that challenge, but you lived that challenge.
Yes.
And so I think that's an important thing to say. And I also think it's important that you all are here this morning. So thank you so much for coming by and sharing your story, and great information, Romanita, on your part. I think it's important for people watching to know that they can make a difference. But I want you to stay right where you are, because when we come back, we'll find out more about how World Vision is fighting poverty right here in the U.S. and how you can be a champion for children. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're talking with Romanita Hairston and Joanna Leonito from World Vision. Romanita, what are some of the causes of poverty in the United States? Because I think when some of us think of poverty, we may think of it as being a third world issue and not happening right here in our own backyards.
Absolutely. Poverty is a very complex issue, and especially for children because they don't have the means to take care of themselves. The causes of poverty can be environmental, and those are things like our current challenges in our economic environment, access and availability to well-paying jobs, systemic issues related to access to education and the kinds of opportunities that allow children to grow up and to thrive. And they can be familial issues. Things happen in families that throw families into poverty and cause children to suffer. One of the things that people often don't think about, though, when it comes to poverty and a cause is that it's relational. Oftentimes the poor have relationships that just don't work for them and that don't lead to their well-being. And so our civic and social infrastructure is extremely important to creating communities that are healthy and thriving.
So what are some of the ways that viewers who are out there watching right now say, all right, I want to help? What can viewers do?
Viewers can join the cause with us, and they can help to raise their voice, one, by using their social networks. Today, they can go and talk about their experiences and the challenges that they see by tweeting with hashtag childchampions, or they can join the movement and they can become a child champion. They can go to www.worldvision.com/childchampions, and there they will find resources that allow anyone to get involved in their community, in the life of a child, or in issues that matter to them. And we're really excited about this program because it allows people to understand the issues, it educates them, and then it mobilizes them for action. And by joining, they give a small monthly contribution, but in return, they support our work and the work of young people like Joanna and those 2,300 partners around the country.
And and as a young person, I know you got started when you were 18 in this movement, but it came from a very personal place for you because you were living in poverty. What are some of the things that you and other young people can do to help fight poverty so we don't have any more Joannas who are growing up in poverty?
So for young people, I think the most important thing is that they need to remember that we can change the community that we live in. And I think, one way to do that is just providing a listening ear to those individuals who are going through something. And once you hear about those type of problems, go ahead and go around in the community and look at the resources that's there so you could, share that knowledge. Or if you can't find one, start a brand new program. For us, Squad, Students Quest to Unite, Advance and Develop, we started a youth-led program where we're mentoring other youth in the community to find change or to be agents of change in the community. And how we do that is through youth and adult partnerships and youth-to-youth mentoring.
One of the things you and I were talking about as we were getting ready for this segment is a lot of times young people will only listen to other young people. We could be giving them the same message, but when it's coming from you, they'll listen because they feel that you are of their same group. You come from their same background. So I think it's so important that you're doing this. And I can see how this would have just a positive change in the community. But what else should viewers know, Romanita?
Viewers should know that, one, it's important to get educated. Poverty's in our own backyard, and oftentimes it's invisible and we don't see it. And so once they're educated, they can educate others, and then they can take action through volunteerism and simple service projects, and they can find a lot of those resources on the website that will help them to take those very first steps or to get involved more deeply in their communities.
And so in terms of taking those steps, if they do want to become a child champion, what do they need to do and what does it cost?
It's $35 a month. They just need to go to the website, www.worldvision/childchampions, and all the information is there for them to get signed up. And we're excited for folks to join with us in making the world a better place for kids.
And I'm excited that you're out doing what you do. Thank you so much, Joanna. Continued success to you. I can see you doing big things in life. So thank you so much for coming by and sharing this. We're going to say we knew her when.
Absolutely.
I think one of these days. Thanks so much for coming by. Romanita, really good information. Thanks to you as well. So good stuff to help end poverty here in the United States. And for more information about how you can help end poverty in this country, simply log on to our website. That's thebalancingAct.com.